I really don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown that a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh. Oh well, that's the way it goes.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
The only thing wrong with my big brother, Charlie Brown, is his lack of confidence.
His inferiority and his lack of confidence.
His clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
His stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority,
and his lack of confidence.
Really, Charlie Brown, the world needs messy, unorganized, untalented people. Otherwise, the neat people would take over.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
You're the kind of reminder we need.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game?
Never been able to keep a kite in the air?
Never won a game of checkers, sir?
No, and never successfully punted a football?
Sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
You have humility, nobility, and a sense of honor that is very rare indeed.
I think that Charlie Brown has nice hands.
Oh, it is truly a dog's life. A life of challenges. You try acting excited when that round-headed kid comes home from school.
You're a prince, and a prince could be king.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Could you please hold still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. This is what you call a failure face, Linus. Study it carefully because you rarely see such a good example. Notice deep lines, the dull, vacant look in his eyes? Yes, I would say this is the finest example of a failure face you're liable to see in a long while.
You're a good man. You're a good man.
Sometimes I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think how beautiful it is and how my life just lies before me. And I get a really positive feeling about things. Like this morning, for instance. The sky is so clear, the sun is so bright. How could anything go wrong on a day like this? I'm late! Gotta get that kite to fly, and I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily. Wonder why they stop to say,
you're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Never liked me anyway.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Trying not to rock the boat, not to make a scene. A good man, yes, but I confess I don't know what they mean. I want to rise like I should and do everything right. I lie awake at night,
Never sleep,
with questions in my ear.
loud and deep,
I wanna join the dance,
take the leap.
but the answer isn't clear. Then I hear
Charlie Brown, Charlie Brown, you're a good man. You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus. Go ahead, get on the bus, Charlie. Don't want to be late for school.
That's right.
don't wanna be late.
Don't want to be late for school.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
There they go again.
Kind of reminder we need.
Don't know what they mean. I'm not good. I'm bad. I'm somewhere in between.
You're a good man, Charlie
I
Brown.
don't understand.
Prince and the prince could be king. With a heart such as yours, you could open any door. You could go on and do anything. You could be King Charlie Brown. You could be.
Nothing lasts forever. All good things must end. I've memorized that phrase by heart. So tell me,
You're a good man.
I need to know.
Charlie Brown.
When will the good things
Charlie Brown.
This is my report on the past. The past has always interested people. I must admit, however, I don't know much about it. I wasn't there when it happened.
I don't think that's the answer, sir. I'm not even sure if it's the right question.
I think lunchtime is about the worst time of day for me. Always having to sit here, alone. Then again, mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss you if you never got out of bed. Then there's the night, too, where I lie in bed and I think about all the stupid things I've done during the day. And all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Well, lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me. I guess I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. Psychiatrists say people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA should have done a nice job of painting these benches. There's that cute little redheaded girl sitting over there and having lunch. I wonder what she would do if I just walked right over to her and asked if I could sit down and have lunch with her. She'd probably laugh right in my face. It's hard on a face when it gets laughed in. There's an open spot right next to her on the bench. There's no reason why I couldn't just stand up and go over there. I could do it right now. All I'd have to do is stand up. Standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm a coward. I'm so much of a coward, she probably wouldn't ever think of looking at me. She hardly ever does look at me. In fact, I can't remember her ever looking at me. Why shouldn't she look at me? Is she so great and I'm so small she can't spare one little second? She's looking at me. She's looking at me!
No, Frida, you're thinking of the other dress, the one that I wore to Lucinda's party. The one that I'm talking about was very light blue and had a design embroidered around the waist. I don't remember. It was something like this. It had these puffy sleeves and a sash that went out like that.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Yes, well, that's the dress that I was wearing last week.
Lunchtime is the worst time of day for me. If that little redheaded girl is looking at me with a stupid bag over my head, she must think I'm the biggest fool alive. Maybe though if she isn't looking, I could take it off before she notices. Then again, if I don't take it off, I'll never have to know if she's looking or not. On the other hand, it's really hard to breathe in here. She's not looking at me. I wonder why she never looks at me. Oh well, one lunch hour over with, only 2,863 to go. All I need is one more try. Gotta get that kite to fly, and I'm not the kind of guy who gives up easily.
Do you know something, Schroeder? I think the way you play the piano is nice. Do you know something else? It's always been my dream that I'd marry a man who plays the piano. At parties he'd play something nice like April showers. I'm sure you could play something nice like April showers. Or even Frere Jacques. Beethoven's nice too. Just imagine, what would you think if someday you and I should get married? Wouldn't you like it if someday we two should get married? My Aunt Marion was right. Never discuss marriage with a musician.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Sally. But I think that a man can come closer to it by directing the forces in his life to a single goal that he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't really a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others to find it. Does that make sense to you?
I had spaghetti at my house 3 times this week.
A Tale of Two Cities.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Really? Of human bondage.
Tweet, tweet, tweedly, tweet, tweet.
You're kidding. Heart of Darkness.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
I can't believe it. I have a great idea for a novel, but all the good titles are taken.
You know, a white dress and nice slippers. Oh, and a big ballroom.
Uh-huh.
But I guess that's kind of silly, isn't it, Charlie Brown?
Oh no, I mean, we all have our little daydreams or ambitions or whatever you want to call them. I mean, I've had one for years, only I've never told anyone.
Oh, what? You can tell me.
Oh no, it's really not something I should tell. I really don't think I should.
Oh, I wouldn't tell anybody, I promise. Please?
Okay, well, I've always wanted to be called Flash. I hate the name Charlie. I'd like to be real athletic and so good at everything that all around school, I'd be known as Flash.
Hey, Frida, listen to this one.
What's the matter, Sally?
I don't know, Franklin. I was jumping rope. Everything was fine. Then suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
Beethoven used to be fond of taking long walks in the country. He was always inspired by the beautiful sounds of the countryside.
I think it's time I go home and take a shower, Charlie Brown.
Going to get cleaned up, eh, Pigpen?
I've learned not to expect much from a shower. I have to be satisfied if it just settles the dust.
Ah!
Give me back my bowl, you blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
I think I'm losing my flavor. Hey, Snoopy. Home from school? Boy, it's good to see you.
Oh, Snoopy, you're so adorable.
All right, Snoopy, get back up on your doghouse. I'll be out later with your supper.
I think Snoopy's such a wonderful dog.
Me too. He's just about the best there is.
They like me, I think they're swell.
Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well?
Pleasant day, pretty sky, life goes on. Here I lie, not bad at all.
Cozy home, board and bread, sturdy roof beneath your head.
Not bad
at all.
Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful, as the times there are so many that I can hardly stand it. Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta bite someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on the limb of a tree. La 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 la. I'd lie very, very still till I see a victim come. I'd wait knowing very well every second counts. And then like the fierce jungle creature I am, I would pounce. I pounce! I pounce! I pounce! Whoa, whoa! You know, I never realized how far down to the ground it is from up here. Sorry, dude. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad at all.
Cozy home, board and bread, sturdy roof beneath your head.
Not bad
at all.
Not bad at all. I wonder if it will snow tonight.
I think I'll walk right up to that little redheaded girl and I'll introduce myself. Yeah, I think I'll introduce myself and then I'll ask her to come sit by me. And then I'll ask her to come sit by me and then I can tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'd flap my arms and fly to the moon.
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I'm a dog. Tomorrow, I'll still probably be a dog. It's just a little hope of advancement.
Today is April Fool's Day, Charlie Brown. I think I'll play a little trick on you. Yes, I think I'll try a little trick. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand that it's April Fool's Day? You sure? I want to be certain you understand. Okay! Hey, Charlie Brown, guess what? The little red-haired girl's over there, and she wants to give you a big hugging kiss.
Really? Wow, this is fantastic!
April Fool, just like shooting fish in a barrel.
To convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, sir, subtract 32 degrees, multiply by 5, and divide by 9.
So to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, multiply by
9.
Divide by
5,
and add 34.
32.
That's what I said, 32 degrees. Now, my problem is, if the temperature is 78 degrees Fahrenheit, what's the temperature in degrees Celsius? Wouldn't it just be easier to put on a sweater?
I would think so, sir.
Snoopy, do you see this stick? I, the human being, will throw the stick, and you, the dog, will retrieve it. I, the dog, could not be less interested.
I got it!
Ah!
You give me back my blanket!
No, I've got it and I'm going to keep it. This is just the start you need to help you break this disgusting habit.
Well, apparently you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is just as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, collecting old telephones, or even studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly. And it helps these men, and this is good, for it helps these men cope with their everyday problems. Now, I think it's absolutely necessary for you to give me my blanket back, so I think I just have to give it a good yank. It is amazing what you can do with a little smooth talking and some fast action. Got you back again. Delightful. La 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 dee-da. Sucking your thumb without a blanket is like eating a cone without ice cream. My blanket and me.
Well, you know how little babies are with their blankets.
What do you mean? It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, 'cause I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent station, I will go and leave my blanket on the floor. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it, though I know you won't believe it. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yes, I'll walk away and leave it on the floor. Don't ever let me do that again.
You're a hopeless case, Linus.
I thought I could do it. I mean, I actually thought I could do it. I am quite sure that a person can only be queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage so that she can assume the throne after the death of the reigning monarch. I can't think of any possible way you could be queen. I'm sorry, Lucy, but it's true.
And in the summertime, I will go to my summer palace, and I will wear my crown when swimming and everything. And when I go out in my coach, all of the people... What do you mean I can't be queen?
It's true.
There must be a loophole. This kind of thing always has a loophole. Nobody should be kept from being queen if she wants to be one. It's undemocratic.
Good grief.
It's usually just a matter of knowing the right people. I bet a few pieces of well-placed correspondence and I get to be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, then I'll be very rich. I'll work and work until I'm very rich, and then I will buy myself a queendom.
Good grief.
Yes, I will buy myself a queendom, and I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. I will be head queen. Got it?
Are you kidding? I'm not one of your royal subjects. What makes you think you can just take over?
These 5 fingers, individually they are nothing, but when I curl them together into a single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Yes, your majesty. Why can't you guys get organized like that? Look out, Rerun. Her majesty has spoken.
This is my opinion. When I throw the ball, you will probably fetch it.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
That is my opinion.
In my opinion, if you throw that ball one more time, you're never gonna see it again.
A C? A C? I got a C on my coat hanger project? How could anyone get a C on a coat hanger project? May I ask a question? Was I being graded on the sculpture itself? If so, is it not true that time alone can judge a work of art? Was I being judged on my talent? If so, is it right that I be judged on a part of my life over which I have no control? If I was being judged on my effort, then I was judged unfairly, for I tried as hard as I could. Was I being judged on what I have learned from this project? If so, were then not you, my teacher, also being judged on your ability to transmit your knowledge to me? Are you willing to share my C? Oh. Well, perhaps I was being judged on the quality of the coat hangers out of which my creation was made. Now, is that not also unfair? Am I to be judged by the quality of the coat hangers used by our dry cleaning establishment to return our garments? Is that not the responsibility of my father? Should he not share my C? Thank you, Miss Othmar. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
More speed, a little more rope, a little more wind, a little more hope. Gotta get the stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't droop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little oop. A little less speed, a little more tack, a little less rise, a little more slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make the kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leave it to me to have the one fool kite who likes to see a little kid cry. A little less talk, a little more skill, a little less luck, a little more will. Gotta face this fellow eye. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching your string on everything passing by, why not fly? Wait a minute. What's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air! Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now, with room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly.
Sally?
I'm mad. I'm mad at the whole world.
Are you mad at everybody in the whole world?
I'm mad at everybody.
Are you mad at all of the animals and the birds and the fish?
I'm mad at them too. I'm mad at everything.
Are you mad at the cars and the buildings? Are you mad at the ground? Are you mad at the stars and the sky? Are you mad at TVs and circuses and bracelets and roller skates?
You didn't mention jump ropes.
Are you mad at jump ropes?
I'm especially mad at stupid jump ropes.
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. No, that doesn't sound right. Here, this is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. You can do it if you just don't get nervous. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, take it easy. You can do this. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas. Oh! I'd give anything if that little red-headed girl would send me a Valentine. Maybe she did send me one, and it's in my mailbox right now. I'm afraid to look. If there's nothing in there, I'll be crushed. Then again, if she did send me a Valentine, I've got to look. Hello? Nothing echoes like an empty mailbox.
I've been thinking about why you didn't get any Valentines, Charlie Brown. I think I figured it out. You didn't get any Valentines because no one sent you any.
I can't stand it! Look at all of them laughing and playing and enjoying themselves with their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to every single person I knew this year. And did I get any in return? No. I didn't get one single Valentine. Everybody gets Valentines but me. Nobody likes me. I got about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. Everything is going wrong. I don't know what to do.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown. Maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need to do most is to come right out with it and admit all of the things that are wrong with you.
You really think that'll help, Lucy?
Certainly.
All right, I'll give it a try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or checkers or marbles or ping pong. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. Oh, how could there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's okay for a starter.
A starter?
Well, sure. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings is going to do you any good, do you? Why, Charlie Brown, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida, or Shermie, or Linus, or Schroeder.
Or Lucy.
Or Lucy.
Or Snoopy.
Or Snoopy. Hold on, Snoopy likes me.
Snoopy only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. Oh, why was I born just to be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly?
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope?
For although you are no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have the distinction to be no one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me! Oh.
Charlie Brown, you're you.
Gosh, Lucy, you know, I'm starting to feel better already. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please. Decide if I wanted fudge marble, chocolate, rocky road, or vanilla. I finally decided on fudge marble. Then I had to choose between a plain cone and a sugar cone. I chose the sugar cone. So what happened? I walk outside and I drop the whole thing on the sidewalk. Don't tell me my life isn't a Shakespearean tragedy.
Today is my grandfather's birthday, Charlie Brown.
Really? How old is he?
63. It's hard to believe he was once a human being.
Why is it that I always have my supper in the red dish and my drink water in the yellow dish? One of these days, I'm gonna have my supper in the yellow dish and my drink water in the red dish.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
You're right. Life is just too short not to live it up a little.
Eudora, I got 6 compliments today.
That's fantastic. It's not often you get 6 compliments in one day.
And 2 of them were even sincere.
Marcy, you let me answer that question wrong and make a fool of myself.
You wouldn't listen to me, sir.
You didn't try hard enough. You could have stopped me if you had really tried.
If I had tried to stop you, you would have hit me.
You could have ducked.
Schroeder, do piano players make a lot of money?
Money? Who cares about money? This is art, you blockhead. This is great music I'm playing, and playing great music isn't art. Do you hear me? And art, 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 art!
You fascinate me.
The principal and hand him the news. We've got a holiday that he can't refuse. A day of harmony, a day of music. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day?
A reverential mission. Beethoven Day. The hope of each musician. No more am I the only guy to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
Beethoven Day?
Yes, as in Ludwig van Beethoven, composer. Born in 1770, died in 1827. The eldest of 3 sons, Ludwig's mother was the daughter of the chief
Whatever! Schroeder, I just want you to know I'm on your side. I want to help you publicity-wise with Beethoven's birthday. After all, this is a really big deal.
Thanks for your support, Lucy, but I just don't want to see Beethoven's birthday commercialized.
Commercialized?
Yes, the next thing you know, they'll be wearing Beethoven t-shirts. Just pull the music till you know it by heart. We're gonna celebrate, we'll throw a party. Beethoven's birthday.
Beethoven Day.
And when you say the title,
Beethoven Day.
you'll hear a great recital. The right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day. Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, Beethoven Day, hey, hey.
Beethoven Day.
A philharmonic rumble,
Beethoven Day.
a polyphonic jumble, a humble dedication as we stand up and say, hooray, Beethoven, hooray.
I got it! We'll demand full-page ads in every newspaper!
But we'll start a chain of Beethoven superstores.
Guys,
Build a
wait!
Beethoven Day theme
We
park!
have a bake sale!
Wait! That's too commercial. Let's imagine it.
Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore.
Beethoven Day.
A moment of reflection.
Beethoven Day.
A classical injection. So facing this direction, we begin it today. Everybody can play. The right of every boy and girl to stand up and say, hooray! Beethoven! Hooray! Yay!
All right, everybody out for rabbit chasing.
Oh, good grief.
Come on, Snoopy, up and at 'em. It's a magnificent day for chasing rabbits. The air is clear, the sun is shining, the fields and woodlands lie open and inviting.
If it's such a magnificent day, why would we sit on the rabbits?
Come on, Snoopy, where's that thrill of the chase? Where's your spirit of adventure? What kind of dog are you anyway?
I'm a sleeping dog. You take it from there.
You should be ashamed of yourself wasting a perfectly good day like this. The scent is fresh, the trail is clear, so let's get out there and track us down a big old rabbit.
Well, she seems determined. Okay, if that's what she really wants, she might as well get her money's worth.
Attaboy, Snoopy, we ought to see lots of game today.
Sometimes, when you're depressed, all you want to do is nothing. You just want to lay your head on your arm and stare into space. This can go on for hours. If you're unusually depressed, you may have to switch arms.
Go, 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 go!
Row, 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 row!
Look out, look out!
Schroeder, what did you do with the picture I gave you?
I threw it away.
With your own hands?
Of course.
He touched my picture!
Today has been a bad time for me. Maybe if I'm lucky, tomorrow will be a better day.
In some parts of the world, Charlie Brown, today is already tomorrow, and today is yesterday. Therefore, if today is already tomorrow, tomorrow cannot be a better day.
You're a lot of fun to have around.
Chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits, chasing rabbits.
Rabbits?
Rabbits.
Rabbits?
Rabbits?
A book report on Peter
A book
Rabbit.
report on Peter
Rabbit.
report on
Peter
Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit is a stupid book about this stupid rabbit that steals vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 83 to go?
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it I liked the part where it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the part where Little John jumped from the rock to the sheriff of Nottingham's back. And then Robin and everyone sprung from the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods, and they carried him back to their camp in the woods. The sheriff was guessing their dinner and all, but he wriggled away and he sounded the call. This man rushed in and the arrows flew. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to commit acts of thievery for which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor in his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit, established from the start as benevolent.
If I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow, and it's not due till Wednesday, so I'll have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure, and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now, but if I start writing now when I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is no good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, yes!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed as he left him for dead, ha! But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40!
Just then an arrow flew in wings. It was the sign for the fight to begin. Zing! And then it looked like the sheriff would win, ah! But not for long. Away they ran, just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about. Rabbits, 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 chasing rabbits.
How do they expect us to write a book report
There were vegetables
of
in
any
the
quality
garden,
in just 2 days?
such as carrots and spinach and onions and lettuce
How
and
can
turnips
they
and
conspire
parsley
to make
and
life
okra
so
and cabbage and string beans
miserable?
and parsnips,
And so
tomatoes, potatoes,
effectively
asparagus, cauliflower,
in so many ways.
Not to mention the extreme rivalry between Bopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail.
Friday now.
Peter
Rabbits, rabbits, 74, and they were very, 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 very happy to be home.
The end.
94, 95, the very, very, very end.
Amen. A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit, Peter Rabbit,
I haven't even started yet.
Peter Rabbit.
World War I flying ace. High over France in his Sopwith camel, searching for the infamous Red Baron. I must bring him down. Suddenly, anti-aircraft fire, Archie we used to call it, begins to burst beneath my plane. Whoa. The Red Baron spotted me! Na 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 na, you can't hit me. Actually, tough flying aces never say nya nya. I was just... Drat this fog! It's bad enough that I have to fight the Red Baron, but have to do it in this weather! All right, Red Baron. Where are you? You can't hide forever. Ah, sun is broken through. I can see the woods of Montsec below. Ça va? Bonjour. But what's that? It's a Fokker triplane. I've got you this time, Red Baron. He's diving down out of the sun. He's tricked me again. I've got to run. Let's go, Sopwith Camel. Go, Camel, go! Go! Yeah. Can't take him! He's riddling my plane with bullets! Curse you, Red Baron! Curse you and your kind! Curse the evil that causes all of this unhappiness! Here's the World War I flying ace, back at the aerodrome in France. He is exhausted, yet he does not sleep. One thought continues to burn in his mind. Someday, I'll get you, Red Baron.
What's the matter, Sally?
That's my new philosophy. Oh yeah, that's what you think.
Well, why are you telling me?
What?
Why are you telling me?
Why are you telling me? I like it! That's a good philosophy. Why are you telling me? Why are you telling me? My new philosophy. The teacher gave a D on last week's homework. She said, Miss Sally Brown, your grades are going down. I could have told her.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy. Miss B, I'm she. Book C. A D, a D. Well, why are you telling me? And that's my new philosophy.
That's your new philosophy.
Why are you telling me? My new philosophy.
Well, that's great, Sally, but I just found an earthworm that I'd like to go identify.
No! I like it. No!
So that's your new philosophy, huh?
Yes! I mean, no! Just like a busy bee, each new philosophy can't fly from tree to tree and keep me moving. When life's a dizzy maze on alternating days, I choose a different phrase.
Your new philosophy.
My new philosophy.
Sally, some philosophies are simple. Man cannot live by bread alone. Some philosophies are clear.
Leave your message at the sound of the tone.
Some philosophies pick and choose, deciding what goes in it. Some take a lifetime.
Mine take a minute.
Sally, anything that only takes a minute can't be very lasting. For instance, it took Einstein over 8 years to develop his theory of relativity. I can't stand it!
I can't stand it! I like it! It's like a guarantee, my new philosophy, and things are sure to be a whole lot brighter. Oh yeah, that's what you think. Why are you telling me? No, I can't stand it. Now life is free and easy, much more philosophy with my brand new. You know, someone has once said you have to live each day as if it were the last day of our lives.
Ah, this is the last day! I only have 24 hours left! Help me! This is the last day! Ah!
Clearly, some philosophies aren't made for all people. And that's my new philosophy!
All right, gang, I want this to be the biggest and the best game of the season. And I want every man out there playing with everything he's got.
I thought up a new strategy for you, Charlie Brown. Why don't we tell the other team that we're going to be meeting at a certain place, only it isn't the real place, so when they don't show up, we'll win by forfeit. Isn't that a good strategy? I don't understand managers who don't want to use a good strategy.
The thing to remember is spirit and teamwork. If we all really grit our teeth and bear down...
That other team was trash-talking us, Charlie Brown. I got even with them, though. I said, you think you're so great. Mozart was writing symphonies when he was your age. That really shut him up.
I bet it did. Now, if we all really grit our teeth and bear down, I'm sure we could finish the season.
Perhaps you shouldn't be a playing manager, Charlie Brown. Perhaps you should be a bench manager.
That's a great idea. To be a good bench manager, Charlie Brown, you could say, bench, do this, or bench, do that. You could even decide where you put the bench. When you get to the field, you could say, let's put the bench here, or let's put the bench there.
I can't stand it!
What's the point of our playing if we know we're going to lose? If there were even 1,000,000 to 1 chance we would win, it would make some sense.
All right, I'm sure there isn't 1,000,000 to 1 chance, but there's at least 1,000,000,000 to 1 chance. Come on! Give me a T! Give me an E! Give me an A! Give me an F! What's that spell? T!
There is no team like the best team, which is our team right here. We will show you we're the best team in the very little league this year. And in no time, we'll be big time with the big league baseball stars. For all we have to do is win just one more game, and the championship is ours.
Dear pen pal, you'll never guess what happened today at the baseball game. It's hard to believe what happened today at the baseball game. I was the manager, Schroeder was catcher, and all of the team was the same as always, but somehow or other disaster struck at the baseball game. Hello! Balls, 2 strikes, the bases were loaded with 2 men out. I pitched my curve, but somehow he hit it a good strong clout. Lucy, I hollered, it's coming right to you. She caught it as easy as pie, then dropped it. I don't think it's good for a team's morale to see their manager cry. Snoopy helped out by fighting a runner and catching the ball with his teeth. Linus caught flies from a 3rd-story window by holding his blanket beneath. Yes, we had fortitude, no one could argue with that. when one run would win us the game as I came up to bat.
All right, Charlie Brown, we're all behind you. Well, I mean, sort of. But this guy can't even pitch. He pitches like my grandmother, Charlie Brown. Now, all you have to do is bear down, okay? Just bear down. And when you get to first, look for my signal. Got it? Flash!
For all we have to do is win just one more game.
And the championship is ours.
Two men were on with 2 outs and me with 1 strike to go. Then I saw her, this cute little red-headed girl I know. Firmly I vowed I would win it for her, and I shouldered my bat and I swung. Dear pen pal, I'm told where you live is really quite far. Would you please send directions on how I can get where you are? Your friend, Charlie Brown.
Really?
I worried and worried.
So, what happened?
I got an A. I wasted a good worry.
I'm sorry to have to say it right to your face, Lucy, but it's true. You're a very crabby person. I know your crabbiness has probably become so natural to you that you're not even aware when you're being crabby, but it's true just the same. You're a very crabby person, and you're crabby to just about everyone you meet. Now, I hope you don't mind my saying this, Lucy, and I hope you'll take it in the spirit that it's intended. I think we should all be open to any opportunity to learn more about ourselves. I think Socrates was very right when he said one of the first rules for anyone in life is know thyself. Well, I guess I've said about enough. I hope I haven't offended you or anything.
Well, what's Socrates got to do with it anyway, huh? Who was she, anyway? Did she ever get to be queen? Tell me that! Did she ever get to be queen? Who was Socrates, anyway? Know thyself.
Hey, Snoopy. Want to help me get my arm back in shape? All right, watch out. Here comes a fast one.
Excuse me a moment, Charlie Brown, but I was wondering if you wouldn't mind answering a few questions.
Sure, Lucy.
Well, I'm conducting a survey to enable me to know myself better, and I would like to ask you, on a scale of 0 to 100, using 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
Gee, Lucy, I don't know.
Your ballots need not be signed, and all answers will be held in the strictest confidence.
Still, Lucy, that's a really difficult question to answer.
Well, you can have some time to think it over if you like, or we can come back to the question later.
I think I'd like to come back to it, if you don't mind.
Certainly. This next question deals with certain character traits you might have observed. Regarding my personality, would you say that I was A, forceful, B, pleasing, or C, objectionable? Would that be A, B, or C, Charlie Brown? Charlie Brown?
I'd have to say forceful, Lucy.
Forceful. Well, we'll just have to make a check mark at the letter A then. Now, would you rate my ability to get along with other people as poor, fair, good, or excellent?
I think that depends a lot on what you mean by get along with other people.
You know, make friends, sparkle in a crowd, that sort of thing.
Is there a place for abstention?
Certainly. I'll just put a check next to none of the above. Now, this next question deals with physical appearance. Regarding my beauty, would you say that I was stunning, mysterious, or intoxicating?
Gee, Lucy, I don't know. You look just fine to me.
Stunning. All right, Charlie Brown. I think we better go back to that first question. On a scale of 0 to 100, using 50 as
I remember the question, Lucy.
Well,
51.
51 is your crabbiness rating for me. Well, that about does it, Charlie Brown. Thank you very much for helping me with this survey. Your cooperation has been very much appreciated.
Sure thing, Lucy.
Oh, actually, there's just one more question I would like to ask you. Would you answer yes or no to the question, is Lucy Van Pelt the type of person you would want as president of your club or civic organization?
Oh, yes, by all means, Lucy.
Yes, well, that about does it, I think, Charlie Brown. Thank you very much.
Anytime, Lucy. Come on, Snoopy.
Well, who asked you anyway? Now, let's see. 51, none of the above. Shermie was right. I can already feel myself being filled with the glow of self-awareness. Oh, Violet! Hi, I'm conducting a survey and I would like to ask you.
110, C, poor, none of the above, no. And what are you going to do about the dent you made in my bicycle?
It's amazing how fast word of these surveys gets around. Linus, I'm glad you're here. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind me asking you a few questions.
Sure, go ahead.
Well, on a scale of 0 to 100, using 50 as average, 75 as above average, and 90 as exceptional, where would you rate me with regards to crabbiness?
You're my big sister.
That's not the question.
No, that's the answer.
Come on, Linus, answer the question.
Look, Lucy, I know that if I give any sort of honest answer to that question, you're going to slug me.
Linus, a survey that is not based on honest answers is like a house that is built on a foundation of sand. Now, why would I be spending all of my time to conduct this survey if I didn't expect complete candor in all of the responses? I promise not to slug you. Now, what number would you give me as your crabbiness rating?
95.
No decent person could be expected to keep her promise with a rating over 90! I just add these two columns together, and that should give me my answer. There. Let's see what we've got. It's true. I am a crabby person. I'm a crabby person, and everybody knows it. I've been spreading crabbiness wherever I go. I'm a super crab. It's a wonder anybody will still talk to me. It's a wonder I've still got any friends. Or associates. I've done nothing but make life miserable for everyone. I've done nothing but breed unhappiness and resentment. How could I be so selfish? Where did I go wrong? How could I...
What's wrong, Lucy?
Don't talk to me, Rerun. I don't deserve to be spoken to. I don't deserve to breathe the air I breathe. I'm no good, Rerun. I'm no good.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, and there are no reasons at all why I should deserve to go on living on the face of this earth.
Yes, there are.
Name one. Just give me one reason why I deserve to go on living on this planet.
Well, for one thing, you have a little brother that loves you.
You love me. I think you'd be so nice to me.
Every now and then I say the right thing.
Of course, it's surprising, but I'm sure Lucy knows now that she can't be crabby anymore.
Anymore.
Where is Charlie Brown, Shermie, and Lucy? I told them to be here.
Told them to be here.
If they're not here, we can't rehearse, and if we can't rehearse, we can't sing at the assembly tomorrow.
Assembly tomorrow.
Charlie Brown!
Charlie Brown.
Josh! Shermie!
Shermie.
Lucy!
You give me back my pencil, you blockhead!
No, not until you give me back my crayons.
That is my best pencil. If you don't give it back to me, I'll tell Sally what you
Lucy,
said about
you
her.
got that.
We've got to rehearse. You're late.
What did you say about me, Shermie? He said...
Lucy?
Stop that!
Hey, sorry I'm late.
There's no time to be sorry.
What did he say?
Quiet! Now, remember, this is a mood piece. We must paint a picture with music and words. And concentrate! Remember, adagio con brio.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play.
Give me my pencil.
Where seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Not on your
And the
life.
skies are not cloudy all day.
Don't tell me what to do. Give me that pencil, you blockhead.
Home, home on the way.
Give me my pencil.
No.
Where the deer
Not
and
until you
the
promise not to tell her
antelope play.
What are you trying to do? Stifle my freedom of speech.
Seldom is heard
Give me my
a
pencil.
discouraging word.
No promise, no
And the
pencil.
skies are not cloudy all day.
What pencil?
No!
Oh, give me a land
Give me my
where the
pencil.
bright
There.
sand flows leisurely down the stream.
What did you say, Sally's pencil?
Where the graceful white swan goes gliding along.
What did he call
I
you?
am
He
made
said,
in a
you were
heavenly dream.
an enigma. An enigma?
An enigma? Home,
Boy, that makes me. What a terrible thing to call a... What's an enigma?
Where the deer
Never mind.
and the
What's an enigma?
What's an enigma?
He still got my pencil.
Seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Each family has a chain of command. And do you know who the lowest on that chain is? Guess. It's the dog. The dog is the lowest on that chain. Do you understand that? I said, do you understand that? Oh.
They hate it when you just stare like that. Hi, Feathers. Woodstock just hates to be called Feathers.
Tweet, 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 tweet.
Banana Nose!
Hee 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 hee.
You'll wish you knew my banana nose when I'm an Olympic figure skater, or an award-winning writer, or...
Or the coolest puppy in the yard.
Yeah, or the coolest puppy in the yard. Huh?
You should be nicer to that little bird.
Hey, she called me Banana Nose.
Let me ask you something. Name the 5 wealthiest people in the world.
Let's see, there's Oprah Winfrey, Donald Trump,
Name the last 5 Heisman Trophy winners.
let's see, there's Reggie Bush, some guy from Notre Dame,
Name the last 5 winners of Miss America.
oh, well there's Miss Texas, Miss Kentucky, Miss Texas, Miss Texas, Miss,
Their real names.
uh,
Now name 10 people who have won the Nobel or Pulitzer Prize.
well, me someday, then Shakespeare?
See, the point is, nobody remembers the headliners from yesterday. There were no second-rate achievers. They were the best in their field. But applauses die. Awards tarnish. Achievements are forgotten. Accolades and certificates are buried with their owners. I have another quiz for you. Let's see how you do on this one. Name one teacher who aided your journey through school.
Miss Arbuckle, behavior trainer at the Daisy Hill Puppy Farm.
All right. Now think of a few people who have helped you through a difficult time.
Well, that round-headed kid was really good to me during my writer's block of '09. And his little sister's a really good snuggler when I'm cold. Oh, and that little bird helped scout ahead on my last battle with the Red Baron.
Yeah, think of a few people who make you feel appreciated or special.
Well, all those little kids like me, sometimes even more than the round-headed kid. But he's a really good egg.
Now list 10 people you enjoy spending time with.
Okay, I get it.
See, the lesson is, the ones who matter aren't the ones with the most credentials, the most money, or the most awards. They're the ones that care.
Hi, Marcy. Where are you going?
Peppermint Patty is teaching me, Charles. She says there are some things you learn in the classroom, but there are common sense things you have to learn out in the world. Boy, is she intelligent.
Come along, Marcy.
Do you see this tree? It's called a fir tree. It's called a fir tree because it gives us fur for coats. It also gives us wool in the wintertime.
I never knew that before, sir. That's very interesting.
This is an elm tree. It's very little, but it will grow up into a giant tree. An oak. You can tell how old it is by counting its leaves.
Gosh, sir, that's fascinating.
Hold on, I don't think that's right. I think you can tell how old it is by counting its...
And way up there, those fluffy little white things, those are clouds. They make the wind blow. And way down there, those tiny little black things, those are bugs. They make the grass grow.
Is that so?
That's right. They run around all day, tugging and tugging on each tiny seedling until it grows into a great tall blade of grass.
Boy, that's amazing.
Oh, good grief.
And this thing here, it's called a hydrant. They grow all over, and no one seems to know just how a little thing like that gives so much water. Do you see that bird? It's called an eagle, but since it's little, it has another name, a sparrow. And at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we eat them.
Patty, how can you say that? I'm not going to stand idly by and listen to such utter...
And way up there, the tiny stars and planets make the rain that falls in showers. And when it's cold and winter is upon us, the snow comes up, just like the flowers.
Okay, hold on. I know that's wrong. Snow doesn't come up, it comes down.
Actually, after it comes out of the ground, the wind blows it up in the air so it looks like it's coming down, but it really comes out of the ground just like grass. Snow comes up, Chuck. It comes up.
Oh, good grief!
Why is Charles banging his head against that tree?
To loosen the bark to make the tree grow faster.
Clouds can make the wind blow, bugs can make the grass grow. So, there you go. These are little known facts that now you know.
My stomach clock just went off. It's supper time, and Charlie Brown's forgotten to feed me. Here I lie, the withering, hollow shell of a dog. And there sits my supper dish, empty!
But that's alright. He'll remember.
Yeah, when no furry friend comes to greet him after school, then I'll remember.
And he'll come running right back out to the doghouse.
But it'll be too late. There'll be nothing left but the dried carcass of the former friend who used to love to run and play so happily with him.
Snoopy, are you asleep or something? I've been standing here a whole minute with your supper dish. It's supper time.
Supper time! Supper time! Behold the brimming bowl of meat and meal, which is brought forth to ease our hunger. Behold the flowing flagon moist and sweet, which has been sent to slake our thirst.
All right, there is no need for a big production or anything. Just get off your doghouse and eat.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. Oh, it's supper time. Very best time of day. It's supper time. Yeah, it's supper time. And when supper time comes, can supper be far away? Bring on the soup dish, bring on the cup, bring on the bacon and fill me up, 'cause it's supper, 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 supper time. Ba-doom-ba-da, za-doo-ba-ya-ba-doo-ba, supper time. Bring on the barrel and roll me home, 'cause it's supper, 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 super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time. Wintertime's nice with the ice and snow. Summertime's nice with a place to go. Bedtime, overtime, halftime too, but they just can't hold a candle to my summertime. Oh yeah! Hello, home listeners. How are ya? Bring on the hamburger, bring on the bun. Papa's little puppy loves everyone. Sing supper, 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 super pepper upper, supper, super duper supper time.
Supper time.
Woo!
Supper time.
Yeah!
Supper time.
Bring on meat.
Supper time.
Bring down meat.
Supper time.
Oh!
Supper time.
Yeah!
Supper time.
Bring on hamburger. Bring on hot dog. Bring on chocolate. Would you cut that out?
Why can't you eat your meal quietly and calmly like any normal dog?
So what's wrong with making mealtime a joyous occasion? Supper! 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 Time!
Well, I don't know. It could be an airplane, the way the lights are blinking on and off. Schroeder, is that an airplane or a star?
I believe that's a star, but you know it could be an airplane or maybe even a satellite.
It could be a satellite. I wonder.
Well, we'll never know just by sitting here.
Where are you going?
I'm going over here to get a better look.
I like to sit up here after supper and listen to the sounds of the night. But somehow, something seems to be missing. Boo! In my opinion, that's exactly what it needed.
I'm so happy. That little redheaded girl dropped her pencil. It has teeth marks all over it. She nibbles her pencil. She's human! It hasn't been such a bad day after all. Happiness is finding a pencil,
Pizza with sausage.
Telling the time.
Happiness is learning to whistle.
Tying your shoes for the very first time. Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band.
and happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is two kinds of ice cream, knowing a secret,
Climbing a tree.
Happiness is 5 different crayons,
Catching a firefly,
Setting him free.
Happiness is being alone every now and then.
And happiness is coming home again.
Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
Happiness is having a sister.
sharing a sandwich, getting along.
Happiness is singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing with happiness is those who sing with happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too.
For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Hey, this is Lizzie Blake with MSB. After last night's performance at You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown by the Drama Club, I'm here with Joe, Caroline, and Ryan. So, Joe, you played a 7-year-old in today's production, so how did you do to get into character for that?
Well, you have to kind of act immature to do it. So what we would do is, before every show, we'd sit around and play Duck, Duck, Goose or any kind of child games. We talked about the Muppets today, which was awesome because my favorite is Mr. Snuffleupagus. And you too? Yeah. Awesome. And so to do that, we really just kind of acted like children.
Caroline, you also had to play a 7-year-old. What did you do in preparation for the role?
Well, I babysit a lot, so I kind of like took my influence from the 5 and 7-year-olds that I babysit, and I tried to act as much like them as possible.
Now, Ryan, you played a dog. How did you, and Brooke Sweeney also played Woodstock the bird. How did you get into character for an animal?
Well, I mean, it was really tough going at first, but, you know, I studied a lot of beagles. I went to the pound. I mean, it's really sad looking at all their faces, but then, like, when you go by, they're all happy and they scratch the cages. Yeah, but, you know.
It truly is a dog's life. So, come out this weekend for the production of Good Man Charlie Brown, and I promise that it's really cute. So, back to the anchors.